Hey guys, Marsengan here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we've got the new stages of Union Master, the two stages for Transformation Boost. Obviously stage 11 is 3 required, stage 12 is 5 required. The way I've been doing the videos for this event recently is just to do the last stage, because the stage itself is the same, with like the enemies that you fight, but for the 5 required, they usually have some extra abilities to make it a little bit tougher. And obviously you're required to bring 5 of the category characters instead of 3. So realistically, if you can beat this stage, then you should just use that same team again to beat the previous stage, and it will just be easier. So rather than just do both the stages and get like on a video with basically the exact same team, I'll just jump in and do this one with the 5 required. And then for me personally, it'll just be a case of like off camera, I'll just use this same team to then go through and beat the 3 required one, because it will be easier. So we're going to jump in. So the category is Transformation Boost. It's kind of funny, I didn't realize until looking at the category when we were putting the team together here, but like when you look at super class Transformation Boost characters, there's so few of them overall, which is kind of crazy. Whereas the Extreme, we obviously have lots and lots of characters with transformations and stuff. And we can use the new Golden Frieza for a Movie Bosses team, the Golden Frieza Gogeta Exchange. If you don't have him, obviously Tech Broly's on the team. He's a Movie Bosses leader. You could use Int Broly as well to go with him. A couple of other decent Movie Bosses options. So I think Movie Bosses is probably the way to go for this. So we're just going to go ahead and jump straight in. So we've got... looks like Super Saiyan Goku, Blue Vegeta, and then Super Gogeta, well, Dragon Ball Super Gogeta. So, Tech Carnival Goku is our first enemy here. And he can be stunned and attack lowered. So, interesting. See, the funny thing about this event, or the thing with Union Master, because it's a short event, it means we could do stuff like utilizing the active skill for Frieza without having to worry about the fact that, like, obviously in a longer fight we wouldn't want to use it like too early, whereas here for the first 2 fights especially, they're usually fairly short, usually only have 1 phase, so we'll just go ahead and use the active skill straight away. Get the target ability, get the big defensive buff, take all the hits from the turn, which then obviously buff Frieza's attack power. Because then what's Frieza doing here? Yeah, 58 million. Okay. It's pretty good. Practically one-shots him, and he gets an additional super. So, yeah, take it easy, Lucky Goat. Yeah, so I have a feeling that this is going to be, with the Golden Frieza, this is just an absolute, like, cheat code for these short fights. Because I'm pretty sure Vegeta's only 1 phase as well. And Vegeta has type disadvantage to Frieza. Yeah, that's unfortunate for him. Alright, well, we do this again. We haven't got as many hits we can take here, unfortunately. And the key is not as good at the start of the turn. So, but we don't need to worry about dying or anything, because obviously Tech Golden Frieza is going to be the one taking all the hits. So, should be all good. So yeah, he can't be attack or defense lowered, but that means he can be stunned and sealed. HGL Golden Frieza, getting a decent few attacks off. And then, yeah, we only take 2 hits, but it is a rainbow friend, so he's still doing a 39 million. Yeah, me, myself, and I. The whole rotation is all Frieza. That's fine, use super attack, especially post super. This guy, I was going to say, is taking no damage, but just dodged anyway. Obviously, when in the first phase where you could attack lower, the Int Frieza would be pretty useful there as well. But Gets a bunch of additional attacks. It's already doing a lot of damage, though. It is what it is. Well, actually, that's a very good point. I put that freezer on there because I just realised I'd filtered the category by transformation boost, but obviously the Int Freezer Goku's not on movie bosses or movie heroes, so they shouldn't be on the team because they're not getting the leader skill. Oh well. Damn, those didn't drop down so we could get the rainbow, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, minor miscalculation there, considering Int Frieza is not actually on the leader skill for the team. I guess Vegeta probably just has more HP than Goku, huh? I did wonder why the Int Frieza was doing so little damage. Yeah, you go, texture number. He's going to survive the turn regardless, but... Okay. That's his first turn. I mean, I probably should just do this, though, right? Actually, no, the friend Freezer will be able to still tank here. It's only been one turn. You know, just do that. The only annoying thing is by not killing him on the last turn, it means we're going to get the Int Frieza on, like, the second turn against Gogeta. I don't know how much HP the first phase has, though, so if we can kill him in, like, the first two turns, that would be good. Although, obviously, we want to save the Golden Frieza actives for the second phase. Because that's how they've been doing all of these Union Master bosses now. It's like the final fight is 2 phases. Okay, yeah, so he can't have any status effects. Well, I mean, I guess I could just do this and then Frieza's not getting hit. It means he's staying on rotation, which is not ideal, but... Does he get ki when he gets hit as well? No. So I do have to get 18 ki if I want him to get 18 ki. Alright, we'll do that. I do kind of wish they had TOP supers and not the assassination supers. I do think it's cool that they have those, but yeah, it's weird because the unit is supposed to be them in the TOP. Like, they have the active skill of the final attack against Jiren, but then their super attacks are from that bit from before the tournament, like before they even go to the World of Void. It's kind of strange, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Goku's 12 ki. Like I see you say, it's like a very, very basic Kamehameha. It's just a bit disappointing. Freezers aren't bad. And the Death Beam close-up thing's pretty cool. It's funny seeing him do such little damage. Yeah, we definitely do not need more TOP before Daima. TOP's been done 50 million times already. Okay, let's do that. Then we can do that to get the passive for Janemba. Yeah, the Rainbow Friend Freezer. Get him in slot 1. Get him some build up here. It's crazy though, like 42 million after only taking 2 hits. Like you can see how Frieza can get built up very quickly to doing some like crazy damage. On that target skill turn, like you can just go absolutely ham. Good old energy slap from Golden Frieza. Okay. Nice. Get the crit. Alright, so depending on how many times Golden Frieza can get hit next time, we might be able to take him out on this next turn. Like I say, obviously I don't want to use the active skill like straight away. Oof. Unfortunately, though, we might actually just have, like, this might be where Int Frieza gets us killed. I might actually just have to use the active skill for Frieza here. Because, yeah, you're not even going to get 12 keys, so you're not going to get the action break. I feel like I have to use it just so that, like, the Int Frieza doesn't get me killed here, which is the annoying downside to that oversight of bringing him on the team. If he was on the leader skill, I wouldn't worry about it as much, but as he isn't, that could potentially be very, very bad in slot 3. Because unfortunately, at least it's my one. So like the Rainbow Friend is going to be the stronger one for when we use the active skill against the second phase. But yeah, definitely should not have bought this. Should not have bought this in Frieza. Yeah, I'm very much not a fan of Jiren. Very bland and boring character in my opinion. Yeah, see, if we had a character that was actually on the leader skill, that's like another one of those instances where probably could have actually just killed him. As opposed to still being in the fight now. He supered straight away. Great. Golden Frieza actually taking some damage from that as well. Alright, so it's the first phase done finally. Okay, so I could do this. Just grab all of these, because then we're going to get a guaranteed dodge. He doesn't disable dodge, does he? No, he just gets attack and defense of every turn, and he crits on super. Great. That would have been such a good time to get the Dokkan attack. Alright, well, he's going to super immediately in slot 1, and Tech Gogeta has a 100% chance to dodge, so... Oh, he can double super as well. Okay, he double supered in slot 1. Jeez. Okay. He's really going for it there. Damn. But yeah, Tech Gogeta on this turn is going to be able to do a pretty good amount of damage with all the additional attacks that he gets. It's funny because the first phase takes a little while, but now that characters are getting built up and we're getting active skills ready to go. Yeah, Gogeta did almost half of his health. Okay. And then, yeah, Broly's going to action break, so Janemba's only going to get hit once at the end anyway. And that was because of the free orb change as well, so he didn't actually have to use, like, Gogeta's active skill. Gogeta should get the Janemba support, because he's still technically a... movie boss character and an extreme character. So then if we've got the Frieza active skill, so what we should be able to do now is we just do this. Although I don't want, I definitely don't want him getting the Dokkan attack. So actually, what we probably want to do is just do this then, I guess. Because, yeah, Gogeta can't use his active... Oh, we can do this, though, can't we? So, go slot 1, use the active skill, then you switch to Gogeta, so all of the attacks are targeted onto Gogeta still. That's how that works. And then... because he should still have the icon for the all attacks target thing. Yep, there we go. So then we do that. 100% chance to dodge. Yeah, in Frieza isn't on the leader skill. That was the mistake that I made. What's his active? Could we go and actually have a useful active skill? Because, yeah, the Team Universe 7 attack one is kind of pointless. And what's Goku's one? Isn't it just like a heal and an orb change? So it's kind of pointless as well. Yeah. So we don't really get any benefit from, like, either of these guys being out. I mean, I guess we could use his active skill so that all of his attacks are crits. But... it's not going to matter, because the Rainbow Friend Gogeta should just absolutely annihilate him here. Even though he obviously doesn't have, like, a lot of links active or anything. Alright. Also, we got Golden Frieza in slot 2. We're doing extra damage now as well, so even if Gogeta doesn't kill him, AGL Golden Frieza will do a decent bit of damage as well. Yeah. Just remember that the target ability is on Gogeta, who has a 100% chance to dodge, so it's literally impossible for us to die this turn. But there we go, and Gogeta just finishes him off. So there you go, that was the new Union Master Stage. 5 transformation boost characters required. We even beat it with a unit that's not on the leader skill. we're having to do a little bit of careful planning with where we were using our active skill and everything. But yeah, if you don't have the tech Frieza and Gogeta, because obviously they're a very recent unit that I know not everyone summoned for, or not everyone will have pulled, I still think movie bosses is probably the best bet, and you just use the tech Broly as the leader. You can have Int Broly on the team. There's physical Janemba. Transformation Boost has a good crossover with movie bosses, so movie bosses definitely, I think, is the way to go. And so there you go. You can see we've got clear stage 12. We've beaten the 2 fights and then 5 units off the category. So all I need to do now is just run that team back on stage 11. Although I probably don't even need to change the Frieza, but I will, because he's not actually on the thing. Plus, you don't need as many Transformation Boost characters. But there you go. That was the Union Master, Stage 12, 5 Transformation Boost characters. And we did it with no items, which isn't a mission, but it is what it is. So let me know how you guys got on. What team build did you use, whether you used items or not? Let me know down below in the comment section, especially if you used a super class team, because I feel like that's definitely a lot tougher. But let me know how you guys got on down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.